Trey, it's probably been a long time since you've had to work as hard as you did for the arts. Maybe it didn't happen in high school, I don't know. You have to really work. What did it feel like out there? What was it like to be in a test like this?
Yeah, it was tough. That was a physical game, but I stayed the course. We stayed the course, and sooner or later the rank game ended up. We got it going a little bit.
Justin Holbrook, second row middle.
Zach, did you know Deron had that in him to take that back?
Nah.
What was it like to see?
I was honestly, I hit the quarterback and I just saw Deron pick it up, and I stood there kind of in shock for a minute. I was like, "What? He really for the score?" And he scored, and I ran to the sideline and gave him some love.
Right next door, Dan Hope, 11 Warriors.
Noah, for you to have to make 4 field goals tonight and those ultimately kind of make the difference in the game. I mean, what was that like for you, really, the first time in your Ohio State career that you had to make a lot of high pressure kicks tonight?
Well, Coach Day emphasized all week how important every score and opportunity would be this week, and I knew I had to come in there and make every opportunity, make the most of every opportunity I had. And shout out to the guys up front and the snapper and holder for getting it down. They made me look good.
Right behind him, Jared Smalley, WCMH.
Just for TreVeyon, just to go back a little bit on your evening, the first one you broke in the second half of the third quarter, were you even anticipating that, considering how jammed traffic had been all night for you? You all expected that play, and it was the first big, break of the dam, if you will.
Yeah, I think it was a great play, but I couldn't have done it without my O-line taking care of business up front, my tight ends and my receivers getting done. And ended up, long run, we finally got it going.
We'll go to the far left, Stephen Means, Cleveland.com.
Zach, this offense hasn't struggled a lot, so the defense hasn't maybe been in a pressure situations. But Ryan Day just said the defense run the game tonight. I guess just talk about the improvements this defense has made over the last 9 weeks to get to this point where they're kind of leaning on you for most of them.
I mean, it's a good team. It's a team win. We're a team. So some games offense not gonna play the greatest. Defense got to pick it up. Some games defense not gonna play the greatest. And offense got to score some points. And, it's one of those games the defense just had to, make a little more plays. And that's just something that we've been preaching on all year. Just trying to get better every single week. Practicing harder and making sure our practice reps are like game reps. And so when the game comes around, we've seen everything before.
We'll go to the far left, Joey Kaufman, Columbus Dispatch.
Zach, this was the most Tyreek's played since he's come back from injury, and you seemed like he was living the backfield with you. What was it? What did you make of his just overall game?
Man, Tyreek really is a special talent, and I'm happy he got a chance to show off what he could do in his pass rush ability today. And he was making plays, and we were talking before the game, during the game. I'm gonna meet you back there. Like we racing to get to the quarterback, and we both trying to, affect the game and have fun while we're doing it.
Right next door, Bill Landis, The Athletic.
No, the last one looked like it was starting to tail a little bit. Did you think you hit it good, or did you think it was just the whole way?
Yeah, I thought I hit it good. Just the wind started catching it once it went through, but I knew it was going in, and then I left my foot.
And right next door, Colin Gay, Rivals.
Zach, do you think over the past 4 weeks you've seen this defense kind of create a level of momentum? And I'm curious, especially after, what has been described as this gritty game, this game that you guys kind of have to win. Do you feel like in that locker room that this momentum for you guys is continuing?
Yeah, we're building confidence every week we go out there and put out a good performance. But like every game there's good plays and bad plays, so we gotta go at it. And that's one thing now we take pride in, going back and getting on the field and making the corrections. So our next opponent is looking at this film and seeing all the plays that we messed up on. So we gotta go, correct those plays because we're gonna be attacked next week.
Front row middle, Tim May, Letterman Row.
Yeah, TreVeyon, most carries you had as a collegiate tonight, and most of it was hard going. I mean, you feel like you sort of like proved something tonight just about your ability to play on this championship level, for them to turn to you when they need you. And how tough was it out there, I guess?
Shoot, it was tough. That defense, that's a great defense, one of the best defense we played all year. But I needed that to prove to myself that I'm tough and I'm capable of doing what I did tonight.
Right next door, Nathan Barrett, Cleveland.com.
When you had the false start on the 4th and goal situation, that's really probably the first time as a college player you've experienced kind of a mistake at a juncture like that in a game. Just I guess, how did you stay with that? How did you bounce back from that mentally as much as anything?
Shoot, really just my teammates lifted me up. They patted me on my back, telling me it's okay. We all make mistakes. We humans. but I ended up staying calm, getting my mind right, and bounce back.
Far right over here, Clay Hall, WSYX.
No, aren't you like Mr. Perfect, 41 of 41, or whatever it was, and then 9 of 9, or?
I'm not sure what the numbers are, I just take it one kick at a time.
You know you made every one.
Yes, sir.
How do you like the spotlight?
I don't really think about it. I just try to go out there and do my job. I take every week really seriously in my preparation. I think that's what shows on the field.
Zach probably coaches you up, right?
A little bit. You got some pointers.
We got time for one final question for this group. Spencer Holbrook, Letterman Row.
Zach, see the pass rush finally kind of come full circle from where it was at the beginning of the season. You guys forced another defensive touchdown from get the sack tonight. What did that do for your rhythm? And do you feel like you guys are finally starting to get your stride as a veterans who were at the defensive?
Yeah, like I said, just keep building confidence every week we go on, and that starts from practice. We go against two of the best left tackles, or really the best O-line in the country, in my opinion, every week. So that just iron sharpens iron. We get better every week and just build our momentum and keep playing fast and keep trying to make plays that impact the game.